most important rule of the external rules is appropriate language and gesture. If a student has appropriate language and gesture, all the other rules just fall under it. There is a better set of rules, but it's internal, and it asks the person who adopts those rules to use those internal rules instead of being controlled externally by a teacher. Those are control, discipline, forbearance, will, and timing. Control means self-control. Discipline is self-discipline, to make yourself do the correct thing as long and as well as possible. Forbearance means patience, patience with yourself as well as others. Control, discipline, forbearance, will is the power to will yourself to keep on doing it and not give it up. And timing means that you use these behavior rules all the time, or as much of all the time as you can for a lifetime. Those are control, discipline, forbearance, will, and timing. And that's the best form of discipline, self-discipline.
When I think about discipline in the classroom, I always feel that it's necessary to make the classroom interesting enough so that discipline doesn't present itself as a problem.
Have you considered that discipline could vary from group to group, person to person, and age to age? For instance, the kind of discipline that's necessary in kindergarten might be very different from the kind of discipline that's necessary in the 4th grade. And then again, in high school or with adult learners, because their motivation is different, their feeling about learning is different, and the abilities of the teacher and the knowledge of the teacher vary from place to place and time to time.
Sometimes discipline in the lower grades is more an issue of the child becoming a little bored and wanting to change activities. This is something that even happens in the home. As the children grow, if they develop a love of learning and start to focus on the tasks at hand in the classroom, they have less issues with discipline. As learners become older and more focused on their goals, discipline frequently becomes less of an issue. Certainly in upper level high school and college, it becomes more of a issue in terms of minor distractions in the classroom rather than active disruption.
I agree with what you said. I think that the internal rules, control, discipline, forbearance, will, and timing, which we discussed before, are applicable to even younger learners who can understand those concepts. But the external rules of behavior apply more closely to younger children who don't understand the internal rules and don't have real motivation for learning. They don't even know why they're there. Thank you, Chris. Your insights into discipline have been very helpful, and I hope that our listeners have something to say on the subject too, because there's a lot to say. It can't just be, oh, boys will be boys or girls will be girls, or Susie is Susie. That's not enough. It's dismissing the fact that it needs to be dealt with, and I think you dealt with it well today. Thank you.
Lovely. gosh, this is great. What do you call it? El Bronco. El Bronco. Is that one of your recent?
Yeah, I just finished it not too long ago. And then I did this other one, Quetzalbird.
Okay, let me take a look. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, now what do you call this one?
It's Quetzalbird, the plume serpent. The Aztecs used to revere this bird because it was so beautiful, and they used to use the feathers for their headdresses. And they equated it with a god, Quetzalcoatl. So,
Okay.
So it has that mythical importance to the Aztecs.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
It's a very,
Eleanor, what do you think? Aren't they fun? I mean, they're beautiful. They are beautiful. Yeah. Kent, what is your favorite piece in there?
My first one.
Okay, now what do you mean your first one?
That depiction of, I had never done anything like this before until I tried doing that. And it took me, could be 100 hours because I had to learn every step.
Okay, so when did you do that?
I still love that piece. I don't think I could do it now.
Okay, let me see. It is gorgeous.
It's done in this copy of a Greek poem.
Okay. Gorgeous. What year did you do it? How many years ago?
I'm trying to think. It was in between marriages.
Okay. You had 100 hours that you could put on it.
It would have been 1970. Mid-1970.
Okay.
You know, after 75.